Hey, welcome back. This is episode 6 of the Salesforce Agentforce Masterclass. Today, Agent Builder Masterclass, Topics, Instructions, and Scope. The architecture of conversational control and routing in Agentforce. Let's get into it. Here's what we're covering today. Understanding Agentforce topics as enterprise departments, then, optimizing topic descriptions for semantic routing, then, writing bulletproof, imperative instructions, then, defining out-of-scope boundaries and safety fallbacks, then, managing session state and dynamic context variables. Stay for the last one, it's the piece most tutorials miss. Let me explain this simply. Welcome back, Trailblazers. In this episode, we are diving deep into the steering wheel of your autonomous agents, topics, instructions, and scope. If you've ever had an AI agent hallucinate or go off topic, today's lesson is your ultimate architectural fix.
That is exactly what I've been struggling with. How do we keep our custom agents focused on business logic without making the system instructions overly complex and unmanageable?
Think of an autonomous agent not as a single monolithic block of code, but as a virtual office filled with specialized departments. Each department in this office represents a topic in Agentforce, designed to handle a very specific category of customer or business interactions. If a customer asks about a return, you don't want the marketing department answering it, you want the billing or returns department. By segmenting your agent's capabilities into distinct topics, you prevent the Atlas reasoning engine from getting overwhelmed by too many instructions at once. This architectural segregation is the key to building deterministic, reliable AI that never wanders off topic. Every topic you build in Agent Builder requires a name, a detailed description, and classification details. Do not treat the description as simple documentation, this is functional metadata that the Atlas reasoning engine analyzes to determine routing. If your description is vague, the agent will struggle to route the user's prompt correctly, leading to frustrating fallback loops. Think of this description as a job listing for that specific topic department. It needs to clearly state what the topic is responsible for, what queries it can resolve, and what data it expects to work with. Once Atlas routes a user to a specific topic, the topic instructions act as the runtime playbook for the agent. This is where we transition from high-level goals to specific, executable steps. When writing instructions, you must use precise, imperative language, tell the agent exactly what to ask, what to verify, and what sequence to follow. For example, instruct the agent to always verify the case number before presenting payment details. Avoid ambiguous words like try or maybe, instead, use firm directives like must, always, and never to programmatically drive the conversational state machine. Scope is the ultimate defense mechanism of your autonomous agent. In Agent Builder, defining what is out of scope is just as important as defining what is in scope. If a user asks your customer service agent for a chocolate chip cookie recipe, the agent needs to gracefully decline. Without clear scope boundaries, LLMs will attempt to be helpful, leading to embarrassing hallucinations or wasted API calls. By setting explicit scope constraints directly within the topic, you instruct Atlas to shut down irrelevant requests immediately and redirect the conversation back to business. Let's lift the hood and see how the Atlas reasoning engine orchestrates this in real time. When a user sends a message, Atlas first performs an intent analysis against your entire catalog of active topics. This is a semantic vector search that scores how well the user's query maps to each topic's description. Once a topic is selected with high confidence, Atlas locks the user into that conversation loop until the goals of that topic are met or a clear context switch is detected. Understanding this routing loop is absolutely critical for troubleshooting why an agent might be triggering the wrong actions or ignoring user inputs during transitions. Real-world conversations are dynamic, and customers frequently change their minds or ask follow-up questions that require historical context. Agentforce handles this complexity by utilizing system variables and custom topic variables to pass state data seamlessly. When a user switches from a billing topic to a technical support topic, the agent can pass variables like the account ID, case number, or active transaction details. This ensures that the user never has to repeat themselves, creating a cohesive and highly intelligent multi-topic experience. By masterfully configuring these data slots, you bridge the gap between static instructions and fluid, human-like conversations. As a Salesforce architect, you must design your agents with a zero-trust security mindset. Users will occasionally attempt prompt injection attacks, trying to trick your agent into bypassing its system instructions or revealing sensitive back-end data. To prevent this, you need to configure robust fallback topics and hard guardrails. Fallback topics act as catch-all safety nets, intercepting unhandled queries or low-confidence inputs and routing them to a human agent. By combining these defensive topics with the Einstein trust layer, you ensure your autonomous agent remains secure, compliant, and completely bulletproof. To close out this masterclass session, let's establish the golden rules of enterprise agent design. Always design your topics with high cohesion and loose coupling. Each topic should do exactly one thing exceptionally well, like managing a reservation or updating billing details. Avoid building massive, super topics that try to handle everything, as this degrades model reasoning and increases latency. Keep your instructions concise, use structured lists, and continuously run regression tests in the Agentforce simulator. By adhering to these strict architectural patterns, you will build highly scalable, fast, and remarkably reliable autonomous agents. Alright, let's wrap up. Here are the key things to remember. Keep topics highly cohesive and specialized to prevent routing errors and model confusion. Topic descriptions are functional code metadata, write them with clear intent and context tags. Use precise, imperative language, must, always, never, in your instructions to control execution flow. Always design with a zero-trust mindset, configuring explicit fallback rules and variable safety limits. If this helped, hit like. It really helps the channel. Next up, Action Providers, Salesforce Flows and Apex Classes. See you tomorrow.